Hello friends, this is Ramana. Today I will show demo on how to archive a file after processing with script task in SSIS. Archive the file at the same time rename the file with date column. I will show my file here. This is D drive files. In this I have Jan.txt. This is my file name. If you open the file, there are 6 columns and 3 rows. Okay, I want to load these 3 rows into the SQL table. This is EMP table. I want to load the 3 rows into the EMP table which is there in my healthcare database. Once after loading the file, I want to move this file into target folder and rename the file name. So suppose here my original file name is Jan.txt. Once after processing the file, that means once after loading the data into the SQL table, I want to move this file to target folder with different name. So Jan underscore, so today date, month and year dot txt. I want to move the file into this folder. Originally the file exists in the D files, D drive files Jan.txt. Once after running the package, this file has moved to target folder with this name. So here the date will be the, we need to rename the file name and date also. We are adding the date with using script task. Okay, this is the intention of this package. So for this we can use data flow task and script task. Data flow task is for loading the data. Script task we are using for moving the file and renaming the file name with date. Okay, so now I am taking new package. This is my new package. First I am using data flow task. So double click. Since my document is text document, I am taking flat file source. Click new. And browse the file. Select the file. Go to columns. So here you can see 3 columns. Okay. Next, I want to load this data in text file into flat file destination. Double click, new. So my database name is healthcare. I am taking EMP table. Go to mappings. So here I need to do some manual mapping because in the source it is department while in destination is DEPT. Okay, column mappings. So in the source it is join date, in destination file it is hide date. Okay, so all set. So data configuration for data flow task is completed. Now I want to add script task and join with data flow task. So before that you need to create 2 variables. So first one is file name string data type. So here I am taking the file path of Jan. This is my file path. So I'm pasting here. So next variable archive folder. Archive folder. I want to move this file to target folder. Right now in the target folder I don't have any Jan.txt. So here I am taking this folder. I want to move this Jan.txt which is there in the D drive files into D drive files target folder after renaming the file name like this. Okay, by using scripters. For that I am creating two variables. Close it. Just double click on the script task. In the read-only variables, select those two variables, archive folder and file name. Edit script. Yeah. So the window is getting open now. So click on namespaces. Add using system.io. So whenever you handle files and folders, this namespace is mandatory to add in the namespace. Now directly go to public void main. So here I copied one code. Just I will once after executing the package, I will explain the code. Okay. So this is the code. So here I am taking six variables. All are string variables. First file path. File path means the file name which I created user variable, and second one is archive folder. So that is archive folder which this is also user variable. Now here you can see here under path class there is one method called GetFileNameWithoutExtension. So I am taking this as a file path, this file path local variable, and second string variable is a fourth string variable extension. So I am taking the class path class with the method getExtension. I am taking file path, and third one is here timestamp. So I'm taking the timestamp. So here datetime is the now this is the method. So I want to display the date with, as I shown earlier, I want to display the file with this date. Okay. So for that I'm removing the hours, minutes and milliseconds. Seconds, just I am keeping as YYYY DDMM. Okay, I am currently given 2025 04 04 and 25. This is how the file looks like. Okay, in this format the file name renaming with this date format. Okay, now finally I am taking archive path. I am using combine method. This is in path class combine method. So where I am combining archive folder, that is my folder, comma. So I am taking all these columns, that is what is the column, file name. So file name, this file name, and next timestamp, and lastly extension. Extension means .txt. Okay, and file.move. So once after renaming the file, I am moving this file with the file from file path to file path means D drive files, from file path to D drive files to D drive files target folder. Okay, this is archive path. Archive, I am moving this with the move method from this path to this path. Okay, so this is how it looks like, the code looks like. Just you have to save the code and close the window, and here just click OK. Okay. So configuration is done. So everything is done. Data flow task is completed. Script task also completed. Once again, make sure in this target folder I don't have Jan_text, Jan.txt. So here this file in the D drive files, the file has this text document. Once after loading, it is moved to this target folder. Okay, I'm going to run the package. Yeah, see here, John underscore, so YYYY 2025 0425.txt, and go and check your original path D drive files. So in this we don't find any Jan.txt. That file has moved to this folder after renaming. Just open the file. So you can see here, as I shown earlier, 6 columns and 3 rows. Okay, just go and check the table, SQL table. Earlier we don't have any data. Now if you execute the folder, now you can see all 3 rows are loaded into this SQL table. So this is how you need to move the file after processing using script task. Okay, so here you need to understand the logic of the code here. First you need to create two variables, file name and archiveFolder is my two variables. So once after using in the C# code, so you need to give these variables, 6 variables you need to mention, and finally you can use the file move method and mention your file path and archive path to move the file from existing folder to archive folder, which is new folder. Okay, so that it will move the file from existing folder to this folder. So we don't find the Jan.txt in this path. It is moved. This is how you need to create your package with the data flow task and the script task, and write the 10 lines of code after creating 6 variables, methods for moving the file from one folder to other folder. So thanks for watching the video. Thank you very much.